And tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. We might even see the debut of MP in this one. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City, where they'll take on the Thunder.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come.
In the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. The Hawks lead by 8. And Young, here we go. The kick out to Johnson. Off target from outside. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 from deep. See the pass to Thomas. And a miss there on the triple. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. And we have to take another look at that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Young.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the left side wing. Here's the 3. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nets trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
It's his first trip to the line. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And the Nets also making a change. Melton's checked in. Pass to Johnson. Young looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Now here's Cobb. Shoots over Young. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Melton against LeVert. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The fourth spot held by Atlanta.
And this is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Johnson against Johnson. Inside. Here's Sharp. Good D by Kangwoo. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Daniels. He's got 5. LeVert outside. 4-3. Sharp grabs a miss. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Thomas passes to Z. Melton with a screen on Young. Melton outside. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Cobb.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Atlanta, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Johnson against Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
From 11 feet away, Cobb gets the bucket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Count it. His fourth bucket in 8 shots.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Cobb. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Mann comes in for Daniels, and it's Bufkin in for Young. And a change for the Nets. Watford's checked in for Johnson. Here's LeVert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. What's impressive about Karis LeVert, he's played a lot of different roles, Richard.
From averaging 20 points a game to more of a complimentary scorer. Look, LeVert has been a starter. He's come off the bench. He has thrived in any assignment you give him.
Matthews, he's checked in for Bufkin.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
Pass to Cobb. And he makes it. Cobb's got his third basket on the night right there.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
LeVert, right side. Here's Matthews. Here's Mann. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Cobb. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that sequence all started by the defense of Clint Capella. He is so tenacious.
Melton outside. Oh, denied. Here's Matthews. Melton covers to the middle. Johnson on the wing. Still without a bucket. Here's LeVert. And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 15. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And we got to also mention their intensity on defense so far. I mean, the number of steals they've collected has been substantial.
Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here's Thomas from the arc. On target from range. Thomas has got 7.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
And here's LeVert for three. Cranes the triple.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Sharp a screen on LeVert. Here's Cobb. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing man, Thomas defends. LeVert left side. Lets a floater go. Second chance effort. Capella can't get it to go. Nets trail by 15. Melton on the wing. Pass to Cobb. Here's Thomas. Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeVert goes against Thomas. The shot by LeVert, no good. Cobb on the wing. Melton passes to Thomas. With the teardrop. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Hawks on top, up by 15. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. You know, for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Cobb is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then they're Sharp, then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. LeVert outside. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The 3 from Cobb. The rebound by the Hawks. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. From deep, Melton. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. The 3 from Cobb. The shot off that time. The Hawks lead by 15. And the pass to LeVert. And the layup is good off the glass. LeVert's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Next foul. Fire Williams. His first. Team first.
Now here's man. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. Man, the pass to Nance. The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Melton.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
Watford buries it from 3. Watford's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to LeVert. For 3. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Melton with a screen on LeVert. Here's Cobb. No good, off the front rim.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Nance outside. The 3. The shot that time not on target. Nets trail by 16. Looking to get it going. LeVert with a rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Nance finds LeVert. Here's Risacher. Launches it. Drills it from deep. Risacher's got 8 points.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Risacher will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Melton outside. Takes the three. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the wing man, Williams defending. Here's Nance. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Trendon Watford. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And Atlanta making a change here. Krejci's checked in. And that one's good. Wilson.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Hawks lead by 15. LeVert outside. The 11-footer. Outside man puts up a three. And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul. And that one's good. Man.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Krejci. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Melton. Here's Johnson. Pass to Wilson. Now Johnson. Outside Cobb. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Nance. Second shot opportunity. And it's good for 2.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
LeVert goes against Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Nance against Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Larry Nance picks one up.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to draw contact.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Right wing. Outside Cobb. Johnson on the wing. Outside Cobb. Tipped.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Left side man from outside the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. That'll wrap up the short 2-game road trip. And he lobs it up top. And a Kongwu with the block. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Nance. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Nets trail by 18. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
To the paint. Here's Nance. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
There's the screen by Johnson. Fires for 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks lead by 15. LeVert outside. There's the triple. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Hawks. .125 left to play in the second quarter. Young against Russell. Pass to Daniels. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And here's Russell. Over Young. The shot by Russell, no good. To the left wing. The 3 from Risacher. Hits the trifecta. Risaché's got 13.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. They led the game at 1 point by 20. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. 3-pointer, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Atlanta Hawks.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. All right, guys, a question from Jenny Bankshot. What's your favorite mode in 2K?
The halftime show, of course. What else is there even to play?
I'm in full agreement, Kenny. Obviously, lots of laughs, good-looking guys, and insightful analysis.
And we give you all of the above. Way better than any movie you could ever watch on television.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Man comes in for Daniels, and LeVert subbed in for Trae Young. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Karis LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann, and it's Risache in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Watford. Now here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And there's a pick. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. The 3 from Risache. Some solid defense from Williams.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risache out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff. Nance, he's checked in for the Hawks. The shot by LeVert, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Johnson.
Good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
LeVert, left side. Right side man. Pass to Johnson. LeVert outside. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
Here's Cobb. LeVert with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Nets trail by 16. And here's Melton. He has 6. Watford the pass to Z. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. LeVert outside. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shakes him. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. LeVert outside. Pass to Nance. The kick out to Johnson. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to man. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. outside man from deep. And they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
See the pass to Thomas. Sharp, a screen on Johnson. Here's Thomas. And the 17-footer goes down. Thomas has got 17 points.
Thomas is drawing attention, and rightfully so. Then he finishes it with a nice dish.
50 seconds left in the third. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Buffkin comes in for Johnson. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 21. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Melton. He has 6. See the pass to Sharp. Melton outside. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to LeVert. With some arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then there's Cobb, and it's Johnson in a shooting guard.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
See the pass to Johnson. Well, RJ, there have been so many great rivalries over the years. It's part of what makes the NBA special.
It elevates the league when there are great teams always meeting on the biggest stage. It makes everyone pay attention when the best players are matched up against each other.
Johnson against LeVert. Out to the wing. Pass to Buffkin. Here's Capella, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Cobb. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
LeVert goes against Johnson. Pass to Buffkin. He tries for 3. A rebound by Melton. Outside Cobb. Watford outside. Melton outside. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. The Hawks lead by 22. LeVert outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Nance outside. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Capella. By Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
Atlanta making some changes. Niang, he's checked in for Nance. And Krejci subbed in for Bufkin. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Cobb. 20 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Atlanta leading by 22. Man with it. Here's Krejci. Capella with it. It's LeVert on the wing. Over Sharp. LeVert, that's good. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
A real weapon on offense. Once LeVert sees a few go down, you know he's in the zone.
See the pass to Melton. Back to Cobb. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
LeVert outside. Pass to Krejci. From downtown. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Cobb. Drives to the hoop. Here's Wilson. That's good. And it's Cobb with the assist. Cobb's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
LeVert passes to man. Tipped away. And now the Nets on the break. And Cobb slams it home.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
They get it again. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 13-4 run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Brooklyn. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
So the Nets making a switch here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Wilson. Thomas, he's checked in for Melton. And Russell is subbed in for Johnson. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
That free throw misses. .59 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Trae Young.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. See the pass to Melton. Back to Cobb. Pass to Johnson. From deep, Melton. No good there. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.